What is going on, my beautiful people? It is your boy Lindon back in the building again with a brand new video. How are we all doing tonight? I hope you are all good. And I genuinely mean that from my heart. I hope everyone is well, everyone is blessed who is watching this video. We're about to drop some great content on your head tops. I am feeling good. I'm feeling the energy. I think I'm a bit more peppy today than I usually am, just because I kind of did like a bit of time in my room. I kind of get my speaker together. I even pulled out the mic, and we're just kind of vibing, we're kind of bopping. So you know what? Your boy's feeling versatile right now. I'm kind of thinking it can go both ways. On the full pitch, you need to be able to turn left, be able to turn right, give your defender no chance. And you know what? On the mic, bro, we're in the mic, we're spitting like this, we're videoing, we're YouTubing, we're podding. And then your boy can hop on the mic and start spitting. You know how it is. You know how we go. You know how we get. We get like this sometimes. Sometimes it's real like that. Yo, we can do both. You know what? Big myself up. Because you know what? When time's coming, you're going to see it all. You're going to see all the talents that I have. But yeah, I just want to talk about... basically, you see the title of the video. What I want to talk about is... how bad do you want it? This is something I'm thinking about a lot. This is something that I definitely struggle with. Because I feel like I do some things right, but I do always think like I don't want it bad enough. Like my mate literally big up Gervais, he sent me a video today, and it was like some guy who obviously he was born in London, and he literally he was kind of doing roads. He came out of like one GCSE, and basically this guy basically was like, oh, I need to do something legit with my life. Got like some grades and went to uni, but he couldn't basically didn't let me on student loan, so he had to basically grind out on roads to get his uni tuition, which was like he had to pay like 35 grand or something mad, do his 3 years, and it's like that's how bad people want to like change their life. It's like, I don't know, if someone was like, yeah, Lyndon, yeah, I know you want to go to uni, but you need to come up with 30 bags to go, bro. I would have stayed in Burton. I can't lie to you. I don't think I want. I didn't want uni bad enough to grind out 30 bags. Like, I was like, it's a great opportunity to go there. Obviously, did it with the loan. Good opportunity to live out in London and kind of pursue things. But if someone was like, yeah, London, you need to grab 30 bags, you need to pay 9 grand at a time to go to uni. I'm like, long day, bro. I'm going to keep working. I'm going to keep doing what I do. And see how life. I think I made big strides this year, but yeah, I'm definitely not that hungry. So yeah, let's talk about kind of how bad do you want it. That's a big topic, because obviously one of the things that I do is I listen to a lot of like the motivational pods. So like kind of motivational videos, obviously people like Eric Thomas, and obviously there's a lot of big speakers in that zone. And one of the things I kind of pick up, they're like, do you want it as bad as you want sleep? Like, does it pain you that you are in the position you are in now? I think Andrew Tate said something similar. Like, obviously it's like Andrew Tate was saying it's player versus player, and if you're not willing to do the work, then someone else is. And that is one of the things actually about coming to London. It's like, I feel like when you're in London, I can literally see dudes in the gym that look similar to me, and they're in there 4 to 5 times a week. So I know my literal, not like a doppelganger, but like, thinking like, the person who's like similar size, similar build to me, that guy is going gym 4 or 5 times a week. So it's like, I can't not go gym because I will physically see someone pass me, and there's probably 5, 6, 7 people that look like me in London, same height, same build. So it's like, it does literally feel like a competition. Whereas when I was in Burton, it's like, you don't see people like me, and it's like, chances are there is someone who is similar build, similar height to me. He's not working as hard, because it's like, it's a different mindset in Burton. Like, people, like, there is certain people who are grafters, but a lot aren't. A lot of people are just kind of content with doing what they do. Whereas in London, it feels like everyone's competitive. And it feels like everyone loves the gym as well. Now, I've got a theory for this, basically, because in London, it's so expensive to live, basically. And going outside, bro, I feel like I've not been outside in months, bro. But, like, going outside, if you're going to go outside and literally be outside, go to a bar, do a little motive, whatever. It doesn't have to be, like, a bar, like a club or anything. Literally just be, like, I don't know, you go into, like, play football, you go in like park or whatever, barbecue, you're spending money in it. Like, everything is money. So what's the one place you can go to where you pay a fixed amount per month and you can go 4, 5, 6 times a week, and you could chill out there for as long as you want? They won't kick you out as long as you're doing the workout, whatever. It's the gym. You can pay £25 and go 25 times in a month. Your gym sessions cost £1. So I think all these Londoners have caught on to the fact that there's this place where it's like, you're going to go, mentally you'll feel better, and I could spend like 2 hours of time there, and they can't charge me any more for the usage. So, some reason, I don't know, obviously, I feel like even the amount of people that go gym in London probably is a small percentage compared to like the grand population of London, but it feels like every man and his dog is in that gym. Every man, every gal, everybody is in that gym. So, like, when you're in that gym, it does feel like the player first player feeling is real. So for me, that's why, like, I feel like I can't stop on that front. But yeah, one of the main things we'll talk about is kind of like, do I really want it and do you really want it? Is I've kind of been thinking about it is because obviously I've been on this been on like a health like a fitness course, sorry, like got like a coach and that. And one of the things that they were saying is basically you need to be aiming to have, like, for the optimal results, aiming for 8 hours of sleep every night. And I fully get that, and my sleep has been good. But then I heard the motivational speaker, and he was like, basically saying that, like, some of you lot love sleep more than you love success. And I was like, nah, damn. I was like, that hit. Because I was like, shit. I was like, bro, that's me. I love sleep. I can't lie to you. There's some days where it's like, yes, I could stay up a bit longer and grind, but I'm like, I need like 8 hours. So I'm like, I'm going to sleep. Like, and it's like, I've kind of been thinking, it's like, is that holding me back? And I think, the more I think about it, I think when you start out in any sort of business, any sort of kind of grind set, I think you have to have no sleepless nights. People are like, oh no, I did it with like 8 hours sleep. But I think you have to earn that. I think for me, when you're starting out something new, something you're really passionate about, something you really want to grind at, I think you earn the right to kind of have your 8 hours. I think at the start, and every person's story, including my trainer, every person's story I've heard of when they're really pushing at something, they start out with barely sleepless nights. They start out with nights where they really have to grind, where they're literally pushing things in. They're pushing through things. They're grinding through things. Like, they're crying. They're breaking down. Like, they're the type of stories you hear. You don't hear stories people like, oh yeah, I had 8 hours sleep. I perfectly planned my day, and I slotted this in between my 9 to 5 and my boxing and did it. Like, no, people. Like, it's very rare that someone starts a business, their first business, and they're just literally doing it as like a side hustle. They're doing it between like the hours like 7 and 9, and then like they manage to fall asleep perfectly at 10, and then they wake up at 6, and they constantly have 10. Like, no, like it's not that rigid at the start. So I think personally, in this mistake I think I've been making is you have to earn to have 8 hours, and I get why from a health perspective they're like, yeah, it's perfect to have 8 hours, but I think actually, for me, especially someone like me, where procrastination is a thing and things are going to distract you, and also you are going to want to take things up a notch, so naturally you're going to spend longer on things. And obviously I'm trying to work part-time, I'm trying to do other things. It's like, for me, I'd rather sacrifice sleep a bit and actually feel more accomplished, because I feel like when you actually do stuff towards your goal, and actually when I make a video, when I put something out, I don't know, on Instagram, TikTok, SoundCloud, whatever, it's like, bro, you feel good from it. Like, you genuinely feel good because you're like, I'm genuinely making a move towards my purpose. Whereas a lot of the things you do in life, a lot of time when you're scrolling, you're not actually making any sort of you're not making any sort of gains. Like, and that's one thing you actually realize. I'm gonna make a video one day, obviously, I think, because obviously I'm talking about a lot of things. So a lot of people I understand when they listen to my channel and they're listening to these topics. Obviously, I know my channel is a bit more kind of entertainment. Obviously, the self-improvement thing is new to my channel. So I like to say kind of the ground zero of self-improvement is a course called Science to Wellbeing. So I want to make a video one day kind of breaking that down. And obviously, Science to Wellbeing, it's a free kind of course made by like a Yale professor. And she talks about kind of what are the things that actually drive you in life and actually love in life. And things that actually, like, you think you want, but it doesn't actually help. And one thing you realize, obviously, your purpose is massive. Being able to find something that you really attach yourself to, and something that you feel like you can literally bring value to other people. That is a big thing. Kind of like, you learn like your experiences are important, and obviously the connections you make with people. Like, there are big things. And when you feel like you're actually making steps towards those things, you feel really good. But when you just kind of, you're trying to get through your shift, trying to make money, or you're just getting ready for a night out, or like, I feel like sometimes, like, even I went out, I went to this charity event last week, and it's like, it was great to see everyone, and it was like, I had a really good time, sat there, obviously I was watching this game, and then it was like, I played a bit of football after, and then like, We just kind of sat down in the bar, obviously getting to speak to people and all that. But everyone was like, "Oh yeah, do you want a drink?" And it's like it's like I appreciate it. I appreciate obviously it's time, obviously spend time out with people, but at the same time I was like, I don't feel like I've achieved anything. Like I didn't get to play in the game. Like I wasn't really on it, and like the vibe wasn't really there for me. So I was like, I'm not drinking. Like, and that was it. I went to bed, fell asleep. Stone cold sober Saturday night. I think I fell asleep at like proper early. I was a bit sleepy in the car before that. I got there, but it's just like I can't lie. I'm pretty much like that. Like I literally, and I think with my situation as well, is that like I rarely feel the buzz to like I rarely feel the buzz to go out, like, and it's one of the things I've been thinking about, and it's actually quite sad. It's like, especially with the way I've kind of lived since I was like literally like 18. Obviously, you saw on the channel like my video, my first car. It was like even for my first car, I went into debt, got a loan. For my first lad's holiday, I went into debt, got a credit card, and it's like, I've not been up really since I was 18, bro. Like, obviously when I was like 16 to 18, working part-time, obviously I had my supermarket job holding it down. That was when I actually had like serious savings, where it was actually like, you actually had the money to like go out. I literally could go to these house parties and I could just buy stuff freely. I could be like, oh yeah, let's get a bottle of Henny secured. That's like, I could actually live like nice, and I could actually like be like look forward to stuff and actually have money to spend. Whereas as soon as it was like, yeah, one last holiday, had this credit card, didn't really know much about it, obviously use that up, and it's like, oh, and then I need to get this car, so it's like I'm gonna get this loan, and then I'm paying like my loan was like mad. It was like I was in like probably like at the time, probably it was my second year, 6 months, I was probably earning like what £600, probably like £600 a month, probably work like 15 hours a week, whatever, and it was like, and then literally my car loan was like 300, so it was like I was like down to like 300 a month, and it was like other bills, and it was like life was tight even then, and it's like, bro, it just never got better. It was like just more things obviously I invested in. I wouldn't say obviously a lot of the things that I do have I generally do use. Like I wouldn't say like I bought like designer clothes or I bought like mad stuff. Like a lot of the stuff is practical, like I kind of stuff like the music equipment, kind of my laptop, like my phone. I did all use kind of for kind of content purposes. Like I wouldn't say the stuff I kind of used on the kind of debt and credit is like stuff that I regret, but it has and continues to this day. It still takes a toll on my finances. I've never really been financially clear, so it's like it's for me, and it's like, why is it relate back to the subject? It's like because I feel like, you know, when like, are you hungry enough? Are you tired of being poor? It's like, bro, I've been poor for like 4 years, bro. Like I don't remember what it's like to be rich anymore. Like, so I don't miss it because I don't remember what it's like to have loads. I don't remember what it's like. I mean, the only time I feel like I had money in the past 4 years was when crypto was booming. When crypto was booming, I was investing in that Bitcoin and that Ethereum and these other coins, and they were all doing sick. I remember that rise in 2020, and I was like, no. I mean, so I invested in like December 2020, and it was all going up. Like in that time, I think I literally Bitcoin went up like 4 times its rate, and I was making good money back then. And I think I literally got like £800 in savings on top of even on top of paying these debts, bro. I was still having savings, literally. You know, I still had good money in crypto, and lucky for me, I did actually take it out for it crashed. So that was actually quite nice to actually have that bit of money to use for different things. But like, that's the only time in 4 years I remember being up. Other times it's just been working. Like the thing is, I've constantly been working. Like I've been like, and that's the thing. Even this year, being in London, bro, I've been working. But the money, it's like the money just disappears in direct debits and stuff. It's just paying back interest. Like, bro, I feel like for all I've worked, I barely touch my money. It's like, bro, I've been working literally like 15, like to 20 hours every week, bro. And I'm still thinking, how am I paying my rent this month? It's actually mad. And it's like, I feel like I'm just literally living my living expenses. So it's like, for my head to actually, I think sometimes it's like when you're trying to visualize a life where you're actually rich, you're actually like affluent, and you can afford to go out and you can go to these events. It's like, I think for me sometimes it is genuinely very hard for me to be like thinking of like a rich life, because I feel like I have been broke for so long, bro. Like I feel like I have like, I've been down bad, bro. Like it feels like And like, don't get me wrong, if I had some good times in that, and the thing is as well, is because the type of person I want to be, and the type of person I like see myself being, and when I have had money, it's like I like to be like that kind of nice person. I want to be able to buy my friends stuff, not like people like, oh no, he wants like a simp and just buy for everyone. But it's like, nah, when I have people around me and I actually like them, and people come to me and they want like, they see obviously I've been working, and they're like, maybe someone's like, oh, I need £20 for this, or like whatever, I need like 20, I need like 30. Like people are like, oh no, I'll be able to pay whatever. It's like one person's like, yeah man, I got you, we're brothers, or it's a girl or whatever. And it's like, I want to be that person who can like be flexible and be like, oh yeah, let's just do this. I'm like, oh, I've got like friends who are like music artists, like, oh, I need a 50 song for my, I want to try to get some playlists, or, oh yeah, we're trying to push this, trying to push that. It's like, yeah, I want to be that person. Oh yeah, you want to go on a date? Yeah, let's do this. Like, that's the type of person I want to be. But it's like, when you can't do that, bro, it really hurts. And like, because I feel like it's just part of me. Like, I want to be generous. I want to like, yeah. And it's like, it's not fully affected my confidence, but it's kind of that ability to kind of switch on and really drive. I feel like that's what it's affected. It's like, do you really want it? I feel like sometimes your environment, what kind of happens, you kind of like all your headspace and all that, like it really kind of affects kind of how much you want it. I think sometimes you can sit in, and sometimes I feel like I do get comfortable, and like I'm sometimes. And I think sometimes I realized recently is like, even with that, me is even like thinking this place like, oh yeah, my rent's due in like just under 4 weeks. It's like, I'm not scared of adversity. Like, bro, like worst case scenario, bro, if I like, I don't know, if the money couldn't come up with and whatever, and people couldn't help me, bro, I would just move back to Burn. I'd just start again. Like I would. Like, it sounds mental to be like, oh yeah, your plan to stay for summer and you can't stay anymore. Like, I would just be like, oh yeah, whatever. I'd have to like hear mum to come down or something and pick up my stuff. But it's like, I would do that because I don't know. It's like, you know, when some people are like, sometimes you have to face the worst scenario. I feel like for me that has to happen because like, I don't know if it's because sometimes I do the work, or sometimes it is because stuff does go my way. Obviously, I am reading, I am doing my preparation. And sometimes you do get a bit of a break, but it's like, I don't fear adversity. Bad things have happened. Like, I've left my job, been in no job. I've had times where I had that. Basically, that's a crazy story. Like, yeah, I had a month where I ended up on UC. That was crazy. Where I was literally lying to my family, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm still in this job. Meanwhile, I was literally at home searching for jobs. And it was literally like the cupboards were like nearly empty, and I was just living off scraps. Like, I've been like, bro, I'm telling you, this time that I've been through like kind of the trenches with this, so it's like nothing really scares me. Like, and I feel, and because I know I am ultimately on the right path, it's like, I think I saw something in a video where it's like, there's where you actually are and where you think you are. So it's like, in my mind, I'll be down here. I don't think I'm there yet, but in actuality, I'm actually here. And it's obviously the goals are up here, but I'm actually making more progress than I think I am. I do feel like I am higher than my mind perceives it to be, but I'm going to treat myself as I'm down here because it gives me motivation to go up more. That's the thing, inshallah. But like, bro, like literally, I'm just in a place now where it's like, I know I just need to push on. I just need to crack on. And like I say, it's that player versus player mentality. Obviously, that thing, and I feel like a lot of girls didn't take that well when he was saying that. Like, and obviously, I think in that interview, obviously, you don't know what I'm referring to the grilling interview. I think a lot of girls kind of took that well, but it's like, the battle with kind of it's like with girls, I feel like the majority of you can win, whereas with guys, like, it is like, we do live in a world where like most guys are going to lose because like the competition is crazy, like, and it's like, if you're not willing to do the work, if you listen to kind of what a lot of these people are preaching online, and you see in the newspaper, see in the news, bro, you're gonna lose. If you're there caring about every injustice that happens in the world, like, obviously you do see stuff and you do feel empathetic in that, but bro, you can't change the world unless you fix yourself. And it's like, so many people will lose like kind of their focus on kind of other things. It's like, we do, and that's the thing, to kind of put the people who kind of are kind of driving for us with are kind of on purpose. It's not that we don't care about other things. It's not that like we don't, but it's like, we got to fix what's ours, fix our family, our circles. We got to fix our issues. We've got to look at our mental and then when we're kind of further up, we can then look to speak to other people. And obviously, I'm in a position now where I've kind of fixed my kind of mental. My mental's kind of a bit better. I'm still trying to work on kind of grinding and trying to push things up, but I'm definitely in a situation now where it's working a lot better. So I'm now in a situation where I could talk to you guys. I want to provide the value. I want to be on the YouTube. I want to do my thing. But it's like, yo, without fixing yourself, bro, you can't do anything further. Yeah, so I was just saying, yeah, it's like, it is player versus player. It's brutal. Not every guy's gonna win. It can be peak. It can be a bit bleak. But at the same time, if you're willing to work, we can get you there. I can get you there, but you have to want it yourself. And I feel like there's other people in my life who they saw it first. They were like, "Oh, Lynn, you got potential." But at the time, I still wanted to go out. I wanted to drink. I wanted to feel like the man when I really wasn't. And it's like, one of the things I've learned is, bro, sometimes you do have to realize you're a bit of a, like, it sounds so bad to say, but like, as much as you are kind of there, you have to look at it in relative. It's like, yeah, you're doing well, but it's like, bro, that there's levels to this. And I know it's like, compared to obviously your former self and keep ranking up, and that is great advice and you will improve on that. But it's like, bro, if you actually say you want to take stuff to the next level, then you've got to start thinking bigger. You got to start dreaming bigger, bro. And that's where it's hard. And the next level of consistency, next level of growth, bro, it's scary. It's scary hours, bro. I'm thinking about like being at football, running like laps and laps and doing all these mad stretches and all these mad cardio exercises. I think my boxing and literally skipping like 5-6 rounds, like 2-3 minutes at a time. I'm thinking about all this footwork, bro. I'm thinking about trying to go to the gym at least 3-4 times a week. I'm thinking about literally just being healthy all the time. I'm thinking about not really going out. Like, it's like not really like being on Instagram, literally trying to turn off my phone. Like, there's so many things I have to do to take this to the next level, because I'm at a good level now, but the next level is far, bro. The next level is like the next level to me, where I really will see kind of that growth and where kind of money and stuff and value will start to formulate, bro. That's a scary, bro. I'm gonna have to go any further than I ever have so far, and that is scary, bro. I'm gonna have to lock in. Like I said, it's gonna be kind of sleepless nights. It's gonna be something I've never experienced, and that is scary. Like, but I say, one day at a time, we'll pick up this mic, we'll get in this webcam, your boy will start spitting again. You're gonna see a lot of changes, and we're gonna get there. But it's like, how bad do you want it, bro? I'm starting to realize I want it. I do want it, but I just actions, bro. Actions. No more talking. It's like, planning is important, bro, but it's like, we just need to take action. The phone just has to go sometimes. It's like, there's people I want to speak to, conversations I want to have, but it's like, yo, am I just looking for ways out at this point? Is scrolling on Twitter, is that just a way out? Is being on my Instagram feed, looking at my Insta messages, is that just a way out? Is posting stuff on my story, is that just a way out? Because I'm going to say this now, I'm approaching my 23rd birthday in just over a week, and I want this 23rd year. Obviously, people would say it's like the Jordan year, it's the big year, but for me, I fully buy into that. It's my big year, man. This is my big year, bro. By the time my 24th birthday comes around, I might drop a song like Dave. You don't know. But, like, for real, though, that's not impossible. I could literally drop a song on my 24th birthday and it could go crazy. Shout out Dave, Santan. But, yeah, no, honestly, this year is going to be a big, big year for me. And I know it doesn't come without hard work. So, it's like next year, the physique changes, the mindset changes, the grind goes harder, and it's like sometimes I might not speak to some of my mates, some girls, and I'm not going to speak to people like I probably should do. I shouldn't be in contact. It's because this year it's serious, because like I say, I've been in a situation now where I feel like I've been poor, my thoughts have been limited, I felt kind of down bad, and things weren't going my way, but it's like I've really had to fight back, and we've made some really big progress, especially the last 6-7 months or so. We've made some massive progress towards where I want to be, and this next year is where it all changes for me. I'm telling you now. I know it's kind of a big pressure, but it's like pressure makes diamonds, bro. And it's time. I need to start cranking it up, bro. The air in the room has to get a bit tighter. It has to get a bit more serious. The showers are going to have to get a bit colder. Times are going to be a bit tougher. We're going to have to hang on sometimes. There's going to be some hard shifts at work. I'm telling you now that I want this and I'm going for this because there's just, I can't hold anything back. Like, I don't want to hold anything back. And it's like every time you cheat yourself and you eat some sweets, every time you intentionally mess up your calories, every time you get distracted and you just start scrolling Instagram, you're on TikTok and you're not using it productive. Like, bro, it's like, for normal people, what I'm saying is like madness. It's like, no, you should enjoy yourself. No, you should go out with your mates. No, you should do that. But it's like, bro, like the potential, especially with the internet, it's mad. We can do something crazy. And it's like, you will never, ever see, a lot of people won't see this vision until it's too big. Like, a lot of people will be like, oh, no, he's trying, he's doing whatever, he's just saying whatever. But when they see it come together, they'll be like, how did he do it? And it's because right now, this is how I feel, and this is what I want. So, it's like I say, it's enough talking now. It's, do I want it? Do you want it? And if you're on it, let me know. If you're listening at this point, if you're on it, if you want better for yourself, you want better for your family, you want better for your community, you want to put your town on the map, you want to put your city on the map, and you want to roll through, and you want to stand tall, chest up high, feel strong, feel confident. Yo, you want that kind of masculine, or I don't know if you're a woman, you're that feminine feeling of just being like on top, then yo, roll through, message me. I'd love to have some cool people on board, keep me accountable. I want to have some people where we can really grow together. So if that sounds like you, if you're really on this and feel me right now, and you want to be part of the close-knit gang that I keep close when things are going good, then let me know right now. We're in the trenches together, man. And I go through times where it's like, I don't want to go gym. I don't want to do any run. I don't want to go out and play football. I don't want to go on. I don't want to go to that shift. But it's like, I have to, bro. Like, I have to. It's not a choice. Like, life is difficult. I put myself in a situation, bro. I came to London. I chose to do a degree. I chose to be out here. I knew what the price of this place was when I picked it up. When I looked at it, it's like, work has to get done. It has to get done. I want it. I want this. I put myself in a situation. I signed up to do that health course, the coaching in that, and it's like, I need to get this done for me, and I need to prove that I have the discipline. And once I have discipline, I have the consistency, and stuff starts blowing up. Instagram starts looking good. We start spitting again. Life feels a lot better. The sun's out, and I can actually afford to go out, and I no longer feel broke, and my mind's starting to expand, and I've got a cold bunch of people around me, and interviews and podcasts are all coming in, and life starts feeling great again. I'll be so thankful that this year of hard work that we're about to go through, it will all be worth it, man. I fully believe that. So yeah, that's how I'm feeling, man. Do I want it? Do you want it? Let me know your stories in the comments. Thank you all for listening. Yeah, it's kind of one where it's just kind of want to get it off the top of my head, man. I just kind of felt like talking about that today. Yeah, as I kind of go through, and it's like, people are like, oh, why are you talking about these downtimes? Why are you talking about these sad times? It's because, bro, when I make it, I want people to know that these bad times happen, bro. I want people to know that I was in these bad places, because I feel like sometimes you see these people come up and you're there like, wow, but he didn't really struggle, did he? He didn't have many bad times. He wasn't there. He didn't remember. He never knew what depression was. This guy, he never knew kind of what sad times was. This guy didn't know what it was like to not having luck with a female. This guy didn't know. Like, nah, I've done all that, bro. Like, and this thing, even stuff like something like Instagram, bro, like, I've been very kind of active on stories, but like you've noticed, I've not posted a lot on Instagram probably in the last kind of 3 years. It's because, bro, nothing that I think is worthy has happened. Like, I've been at some good events, got some good photos, been around some good people, bro. But to the standard that I hold myself to, I've not done anything that impressive, that noteworthy to post, bro. You've seen, I think the last thing is literally like the boxing, and it's like kind of self-improvement video. It's like, but there's not been much moments in my life where I'm like, I really want to post that. I really feel that. It's like, I've been out, I've been active, I've been with people, but it's not felt right, bro. And it's like, I want more moments where I feel like I've achieved something. I want to be out there hungry, bro. And it's like, yo, when I want to listen to this motivation videos back now, wouldn't be like, oh yeah, you hungry enough? Do you want to do it? Do you want to go unless you sleep? Are you tired? Are you grinding? I'm like, yes, yes, yes. It's my time, man. The time is up. My time is now. Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna do that now. But yo, thanks for watching a lot. I appreciate you. You people that rock with me now and just watch these things. I think there's a lot of you right now, which is perfectly fine. But we're rebuilding the army. It's gonna come back. We're gonna start editing. We're gonna do some bad things with some sick things. But yeah, no, it's building back up, and I'm doing exactly what I want to do right now. So thank you so much. We're gonna get stuff sorted. I was talking about kind of the rent situation, whatever. But it's like whatever happens. I just keep grinding. I keep doing my thing, and that's how the war keeps going. And you keep up the prayers, and you just keep reading. You keep doing resources, and you keep trying to push every day. You keep applying for whatever, and it's like things will work out your way, man. I'm 22, I'm almost 23. I've got a long time to go in this thing, and we're gonna make it, man. Big year coming up. Until next time, love.